What is going on, everybody? It is your boy DJWars22, and in today's video we're going to be discussing the new Diablo 3 patch. Just a disclaimer, I have read over this patch notes previously before making this video, and believe me, I'm not going to bore you with every single detail. There's just too many things. So I was checking my Twitter, saw that 15 hours ago, Diablo announced a new patch, 2.6.4. I thought, okay, maybe they're going to do something to compete with Path of Exile. Maybe finally they're going to give us new content. And needless to say, that pretty much did not happen. To their credit, they are opening up a PTR starting November 21st. I actually like that idea. I think that's really cool that the community can get involved. I think that's great, you know, just provide some of your ideas. People say if they like them or not, give you feedback. That's a good idea. Moving on to their PTR goals with the huge number of class set changes and a game-breaking seasonal buff, we know it will be very tempting to get your hands on as much as you can. Ooh, that sounds great, doesn't it? This is probably the best one in my opinion, which is the quality of life changes. For this patch, we want to include a few frequently requested quality of life changes and focused on better celebrating and indicating primal legendary drops. That's actually pretty cool. You know, that way you can distinguish between primals and ordinary legendaries. I believe they're now going to do a red glow. I know a lot of Diablo 3 people wanted this, so that's interesting. It's pretty minute, nothing major, but you know, something cool on the side. They added in 5 additional armory tabs. Note that is not stash tabs. That would be really cool if they added stash tabs, but of course not. They added to the armory tab. So now you have 10 armory tabs. You can have 10 different builds for one character. Okay. Yeah, all right. I mean, that's cool, right? That's something. Greater Rift keystones are now stored in materials tab. Okay. Any existing Greater Rift keystones in both inventory and stash have been automatically moved. Primal legendaries are now marked by a red beam when they dropped. I think I mentioned that a little bit earlier. Again, that's cool, just very small. Primal legendaries on the ground are now indicated by a red pentagram icon. Very small update, but cool. Like, I wouldn't mind having that in, you know, a lot of games. Primal legendaries now have a red border and updated background on their icons. Again, you know, something super small, but very cool. And that's about it for quality of life there. So that's pretty much the highlight of this patch. I'll provide the link so you can look through the philosophy and things like that. Season 16, Season of Grandeur. I might be saying that wrong. This buff gives all seasonal players a legendary power from Ring of Royal Grandeur. Okay, that, I mean, yeah, okay, new ring-ish. I'm thinking that's a new ring. I haven't played Diablo 3 in probably like a year or so, you know, I just wanted to see if this was something interesting. This buff does not stack with additional Ring of Royal. Completing a Greater Rift level 70 solo for the first time in a season of Primal Legendary is guaranteed to drop from the Rift Guardian. Okay, so, you know, helping out the casuals. Then again, I mean, I guess the Rift 70 is really not bad, and it's kind of cool that you'll get something. Class set changes. In my opinion, this is where the things get very lazy for this patch. So again, you can look through all of these, but essentially what they're doing is increasing damage of so many things. For example, the Barbarian, the set bonus increased from 2,800% to 7,000. That is insane. That is more than double a Mortal Kingdom, 1,500 to 4,000. Look at this one, 5,600 to 20,000. 20,000. So all they essentially are doing is going in their computer, typing in a new number, and Shazam, calling it a new patch. And it just keeps going on for the Monk and the Necro and etc. This is more of a balance change, trying to help out with the game, give old skills that kind of suck. It looks like the Necromancer didn't get a lot of love. It's a single thing right there for Trangles. Set bonus from 3,300 to 3,800. And if you scroll down here to the bottom, that is pretty much it. How to participate. And that's the patch right there. To me, this is very frustrating because look at what Path of Exile is doing for their community. Did I mention that that's for free? In Betrayal, you're getting new zones, new items, all types of different ways of systems, and you're chasing the immortals. It's just wild, man. Like new skills, so many new ideas and fresh things to think of. Yet Blizzard just goes into their computer and says, oh, you do 1,000 damage? Well, now you do 3,000 damage. You're welcome. New patch update. And it's the same stuff every season. You get 2 times the loot for the goblins. Call that a season to compete with Path of Exile. Then you come out with this crap and a red icon and a red flashy thing for when your primals come out. It is so frustrating about this primal ancient crap and how they're going to just continue this. Take, for example, the IK, the Mortal Kingdom's helmet, right? You have a regular version. Then they were lazy. Instead of creating a new helmet, they said, let's just make an ancient version. Okay, the first time, maybe that's kind of cool. Then they just double down. Now you got the primal ancient Immortal Kingdom. What what's next? The Super Primal Ancient, and then in the next patch in the next season, the next big update is going to be the Quadruple Ultra Mega Super Ancient Primal. Like, at what point do we create new items and do new things? This is not new content. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about these balance changes. It's frustrating to see GGG outperform $1 billion corporation. And I get it. Path of Exile, right? They're getting residual income from microtransactions and things like that for the cosmetics that they have. I get it, but that's not Path of Exile's fault. That's your fault. Charge people for skins and give them new content, or make it a monthly subscription, or come out with a game that's not on your phone. If you want money from us, give them a new expansion. Give us something that we haven't already done. Because, like, let's really think about this. Let's say before you can only do Greater Rift 100. Oh, great. Now I have this damage boost, and now I can do Greater Rift 120. And maybe next year I could go up to 140. But it's the same crap over and over. How about some new Ubers? How about a new minion? How about some PvP? Something. Come out with something new. Stop rearranging things that already exist and polishing and putting lipstick on a pig because it's still a pig no matter how many times you call it Primal, Ancient, Super, Mega, Omega. Guys, I am very concerned for Blizzard Diablo right now. I really am, man. I just don't get what they're thinking. I don't know. Is it Activision making or forcing Blizzard to you know, just dumb down things and say, what can we do for free? I don't know, but honestly, they shouldn't even have done this seasonal crap because it's quite embarrassing. They should have just kept the game the way it was and just pretend that you're not involved in the seasonal, because now that you mentioned this seasonal thing, you're truly embarrassing yourself. After the fiasco that just happened at BlizzCon, you have to do something big, and I'm going to give you a tip. Go to E3 or go somewhere, the next huge convention, and announce something. You need to put out any type of trailer or even a logo that says Diablo 4 or Diablo 2 remastered, Diablo 1 remastered, something. You need to do something. Enough of my rambling, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just so frustrated, man. I've done nothing but support this company, and they just make stupid decision after stupid decision. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you love this patch, or do you want some damn new content? Hope to see you guys on next video. Peace!